have you ever asked yourself which items are just not worth the effort in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Before we dive in, a quick friendly reminder, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It keeps the quest going and helps us bring you more content like this. And now let's talk about some items that are better left broken or replaced outright. As Henry trudges across the vast, stunningly realistic world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, his gear inevitably wears out. Weapons lose their edge. Armor becomes tattered, and even simple items like shoes fall apart over miles of use. Repairing them might seem like the obvious solution, but here's the kicker. Some items simply aren't worth the gold, and want to know which ones you can safely ignore without wasting your resources. Let's break it down. Take Henry's trusty shoes, for instance. Or maybe trusty isn't the word. They wear out faster than you can say rate. Considering the cost of repairing them, it's almost always cheaper to grab a new pair. Since Henry does enough walking to train for a marathon, you'll find yourself replacing them often anyway. Save your repair kits for more valuable footwear like boots that boost charisma or offer better durability. No, your gold reserves will thank you. When it comes to clothing, the same rule applies. Sure, I guess you'll find 8 tons of low quality outfits in the early game, especially when looting enemies. But here's the thing. These offer little protection, barely increase charisma, and are nearly worthless when sold. The repairing them is like trying to polish a wooden spoon. It's just not worth the time or money. If you've got a special outfit you want to keep intact, wear it only in safe circumstances and switch to sturdier armor during battles instead. And what about headgear? Hoods and caps found scattered around are perhaps the worst offenders. They're flimsy. They provide next to no benefits and sell for pocket change, which honestly, keeping them around is more of a burden than a blessing, unless you're in love with a particular look. Toss them out and save your resources for something that actually makes you tougher, or at least cooler looking. By now, you've probably stumbled across at least a few beat-up shields at Ben, as they prove. These two are a common choice for the trash pile. Early game shields are often so scratched up and flimsy that repairing them costs more than they're worth. Later on, as superior shields become available, you can start investing in sturdier options. And until then, save your groschen for something that doesn't resemble a medieval frisbee. And when it comes to damaged bows, repairing them is almost always a bad idea. These ranged weapons in the early game are usually subpar, and the cost of fixing them far outweighs their usefulness. You're better off finding a replacement or saving up for a better bow down the road. Plus, let's be honest, half the fun of scavenging in this game is finding something cooler than what you started with. Basic armor pieces are another trap for players who don't plan ahead, and helmets, body armor, and other early game gear um, might protect you for a while, but they're plentiful enough to make repairs unnecessary. Um, Between bandits and quest rewards, Henry can keep himself pretty well equipped without spending a single coin on fixing up farm grade armor. Later in the game, when you come across rarer, stronger equipment, investing in repairs will start to make more sense. And finally, there's common melee weapons. Um, these degrade quickly, and like many basic items, they're absolutely everywhere. Whether you're looting swords off defeated enemies or picking up axes from bandits, there's no shortage of replacements. Um, Instead of pouring resources into keeping them sharp, sell them off for a bit of groschen and, save yourself the hassle. Once you gain access to better quality weapons, the difference in performance will be well worth it. And think of these disposable items as the fast food of medieval warfare, and they're convenient, and I can't find much, but you wouldn't invest in them long term. And hey, speaking of fast food, why did Henry refuse to eat medieval takeout? Uh, because it was past its sell by night. All right, I'll stop now. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,